Welcome back to Court TV Live. The attorney for Brian Laundrie's family released several pages from a notebook found near his body. In the notebook, Brian Laundrie admits to killing his girlfriend, Gabby Petito. Only 8 pages were released, and one of them, he describes his last moments with Gabby, saying, rushing back to our car, trying to cross the streams of Spread Creek before it got too dark to see, too cold. I hear a splash and a scream. I could barely see. I couldn't find her. For a moment, shouted her name. I found her breathing heavily, gasping. When I pulled Gabby out of the water, she couldn't tell me what hurt. She had a small bump on her forehead that eventually got larger. Her feet hurt. She was freezing, shaking violently. While carrying her, she continually made sounds of pain. I didn't know the extent of Gabby's injuries, only that she was in pain. I ended her life. I thought it was merciful that it was what she wanted. Still with us, forensic psychiatrist and body language expert, Dr. Carole Lieberman in Los Angeles. Carole, what kind of person would write this as their, sort of confession, but, yes, I killed her, but I put her down just because that's what she probably wanted?
It was all about making himself look like the good guy, the hero, actually, for this mercy killing. And clearly, I mean, we know the autopsy showed that she was strangled. So, there isn't a question about how she died. It's just, he was an abuser. This was a long-term situation with her. There was a friend of hers that talked about how he would be, mean to her or be abusive to her, and she would come to her house when he got into one of these states. And so this is a long-term kind of thing happening that finally reached its peak on this trip.